All right, hockey fans, welcome to tonight's tilt between your Golden Gophers club hockey team and your takes a hit. Gophers hold D to D from the point. Tries to put it on. Loose puck picked up there. Pesty Bluegold gets it out of the zone. 26, Engelbrecht takes it. Goes D to D. Over to Foslane. Along the boards. Bluegolds chip it out. Loose puck at neutral ice here. Try to throw it in. Gophers flip it ahead. Loose puck, 15 comes in. 15 in the corner, Wedward again. Up at the blue route line, we've got Tackany. And Cooper Cerrone. Loose puck battle into the corner. Bluegolds trying with some speed back behind his own netminder. In nets for the Gophers, we have 31, Owen Peterson, senior out of Andover. Bluegolds D to D. Gophers will look to break it out. Almost a turnover. Loose puck gets a hand on it. 7 comes in, takes a look. Shots wide right. Loose puck along the boards. Gophers are flying around right now. Gophers with the puck back behind the net. Up at the blue line, Will Anderson, number 6. Junior out of Minneapolis. Steps up, takes the shot. Nice save there. Or was blocked out front. 6 throws it back in. Battle along the boards. D-man can't hold. Bluegolds can't. Keep turning the puck over. Here come the Gophers again. Enter the zone. 7 brings it in deep. 7 is Joey Greenland. 7 back behind the net. A shot off, lost puck, back to the point. D-man puts a shot on, off the pipe. Will Anderson with a nice little shot on goal there. His D partner, Cav Brunner. Number 12, I think that's Fisher Hatfield. Goes to the sin bin. Gophers will be on the PK here for 2. We got 77 out there for the Gophers. Preston Moses on the face-off. Battle along the boards. Bluegolds have to go D to D at the point. Skates it right up. Oh, shot goes wide left off the post. Bluegolds hold his own. Back to the point. D to D. Takes a look. Back to the middle again, skates right up the slot, puts the shot in. Nice save there by 31, Peterson. Loose puck into the corner. 28 battling in front of the net. It's Foslane, put a man down. 4-on-4 hockey for a minute 34. Number 11, Tyler Bishop, junior out of White Bear. 4 is out there as well, Cav Brunner, and 6, Will Anderson. Anderson and Brunner at the point. Gophers win the face-off back to Brunner. Brunner deals it up to his forward, back to the D-man. He'll step up, take a look, drop pass, nice one there. Johnson up at the point, along with Brunner. Battle at center ice. Bluegolds come away with it, take it back into their zone. He'll go D to D up. Takes a look again. He'll skate it up. He's got Bishop in front of him. Bishop enters his own wide left, goes in with. Let's take it. Chips it up. 10 for the Bluegolds in the corner, throws it onto the side of the net. Back at the blue line. Puts it back into the corner. Peterson gives chase around the edge. Foslane backs it up. Picked off by Peterson. Peterson takes a look. Looks for an open man. Gophers hold his own. 15 takes. Roofs, gutters, you name it. All right, back at the blue line here. We got Will Engel, his first shift with a maroon sweater on, number 5. Loose puck back behind the net. Gophers have it, play back it deep into the corner. Gophers give chase, they take it, goes to the point, turned over. Bluegolds take it, try to chip it out, can't do it. Gophers have it again, into the corner. 13 there to battle, takes a look. 3 Bluegolds on him, 1 Gopher comes to help. Bluegolds just trying to lock it up here. Here we go, back to the point, D to D. Engel finds it, puts a shot on, nice deflection up front, went wide. Back to the point again, Engel takes a look, another shot on, deflected high again. Some nice tips there. Keep putting that shot on goal. 7 takes a look. It's a race for it. Engel's gonna go find that. Will Engel, number 5, takes a look. Plays it back around to his other D-man. Takes it back behind Peterson, he'll take a look. Gophers will set it up and skate it out. Breakout pass. Center ice up to 7. 7 got a stick on it, no ice. 7 will give chase, back up along the end boards. Plays the body. Bluegolds go D to D. Couldn't break it out and we'll have an icing. 12-10 left here in the first. Gophers will come out with a lot of hustle, a lot of speed. I think they're beating the Bluegolds to almost every open puck. Bluegolds are just trying to clear the puck at this point. Back at D, Will Anderson and Cav Brunner. Bluegolds fight it out of the zone. Brunner says, no way, I'll take that. Plays it over to Anderson. Anderson takes a look. Center ice pass, tipped ahead. Played ahead by 16. 16 is Jackson Kuznick out of Maple Grove. Puts a shot on wide right. 12 throws it back deep again. 12 is Fisher Hatfield. Bluegolds find it. Bluegolds try to break it out. Hits a pitching wedge up. Picked off there by Anderson. Anderson, cross ice pass over to Kuznick. Kuznick takes a look. Gets it into the zone. Hatfield was just a little bit early crossing the blue line. 11 offsides. We're here at the Civic Center in the bustling town of Baldwin, Wisconsin, halfway between the Twin Cities and Eau Claire. Anderson and Brunner still back there on D. Up front, Hatfield. 71's out there. I think that's Caden Cole. Picked off by Brunner. Thrown back in. Bluegolds might have a chance here. Guy coming up the slot. Slid it over just a bit too late. The shot was behind the net. Gophers try to clear. Bluegolds chip it back in. Anderson there. Plays it up along the boards. Kuznick. Over to Bishop. Bishop takes a shot. Blocked. Kuznick behind the net to help out. Kuznick takes a look. Battles in the corner. Good hustle play there by the Gophers. Good save by your Bluegolds. Tendy will have an O-zone face-off to the left of 31, Caleb Mentz. Back at D, we have 28, Brock Fosleen. 26, Caleb Engelbrecht. Bluegolds win the face-off. 23 says, I'll take that. Kretzman gets a puck into the corner. Gophers hustle for it. Back to the D. D-man goes deep. Takes it. Tries to play it around. Number 9, Keegan Johnson, steps back up to the blue line to cover. Johnson along the boards. Couldn't get a handle on it. Picked off there by 28. Fosleen. Bluegolds chip it in with a wedge into the corner. Fosleen back. Tries to play it up along the boards. Bluegolds come away with it. Loose puck up front. .26 is Engelbrecht, 28 Fosleen. Here we go, puck up along the boards. Gophers look to dig it out. Centering pass, nobody home. Picked off by the Bluegolds to get the puck at the blue line. He'll take a look, wait for his men to clear, throws it back in deep. Bluegolds go to work. Engelbrecht takes a look. Well, that was Fosleen. Skates it up. 77. Preston Moses getting some ice here. 22 finds the puck at the red line. He'll deal it in off the netting, and we'll get a whistle. The netting, the banner. Quite a few banners here for the Blackhawks, the Baldwin Blackhawks, I'm guessing. All right, back at D, we got number 22, Jordan Tackany, along with number 5, Will Engel. Gophers win the face-off, bring it in deep up along the boards, back in the corner. Plays it back behind the net. Bluegolds try to hit it out. They'll look to break it. Couldn't find anyone on the breakout pass, but here they come in neutral ice. Gophers find it. Number 3, Ethan Peterson battling back there. Will Engel takes a man out. Big hit there along the end board. 3 comes in, that's Peterson. Takes a look. Couldn't get the shot off. Gophers still have it. Loose puck along the boards. Gophers have 2 men back. It's will be a 3-on-2. He's offsides. Nice save there by Peterson. That was an offsides play, totally missed by the ref. Engel goes D to D over to 22, Tackany. Tackany takes a look up along the boards to Peterson. Peterson chips it ahead. 15, centers it over to 8. 8 comes in with some speed. Little nifty move there. Couldn't get a stick on it to get a shot on goal. Loose puck into the corner. Gophers battle. Here come the Bluegolds. Nice play there by Greenland. Throws it back in on net. Goalie knocks it up and out of play. Shots now 6-2 in favor of your Gophers. 8:20 left here in the first. All right, we got Anderson and Brunner back at the blue line. Up front, we have number 8, Sam Margel, 13. And 7. Picked up, 13 couldn't get a shot off. Here come the Bluegolds. Bluegolds enter the zone, chips it in. Bluegolds go to work, loose puck into the corner. Brunner there to help. Gophers break it out. They've got a 3-on-3 here. Loose puck up front. Nice shot there. Good save. Nice transition play there by the Gophers. Number 8 back behind the net. He battles. 3 Bluegolds are deep. Gophers are solid at the blue line, so they hold. Will Anderson plays tough at the line. Loose puck into the corner. 8 is there now. Sam Margel into the corner. 7, Joey Greenland takes a look back to Greenland and Margel. Playing some give and go there. Couldn't get a shot off though. Bluegolds have it. Not today, says Brunner. Finds the puck, throws it back in, finds number 13. 13 tries a little fancy stick work. Couldn't get through the zone though. Too much traffic in the slot. Gophers have it here. They enter the zone. Here comes 7. 13 dishes to 12. Back to 13. Too tight of an angle there. Couldn't get a shot on net. Game's getting a little more physical here. Shots now 7-2. All right, back at the blue line for your Gophers, 26 and 28. We've got Caleb Engelbrecht, the white helmet on, Fosline 28. Up front, we got 16, Jackson Kuznick. Kuznick plays it up and over. Held in by Engelbrecht. Engelbrecht plays it back around. Someone's getting, well, nets off, face off. All right, Gophers win the face-off. Bluegolds come away with it into the corner. Puck's in neutral ice. Bluegolds fail to convert. Turn it over. Gophers come back in. 71 is out there now. Caden Cole. Fosline and Engelbrecht still at the blue line. Shots high up off the glass. 12 centers it. Gophers are going to hold on this one. Gets a stick on it back into the corner. Tries to find a man in the slot. That's Cole. Cole again from the dot. Put the shot on. That a kid. Nice kick save there by the goalie. D-man throws it on. Another glove save. Gophers are pouring it on here. This is fun to watch. 6:14 left here in the first. Shots are now 9-2. All right, Gophers come out with their top line here. We got Keegan Johnson, Tyler Bishop, and Meyer Kretzman. Kretzman out of Apple Valley, Bishop, White Bear, and Johnson out of Lino Lake Centennial High School. Gophers win the faceoff. Nice pass across ice there. Couldn't get a stick on it, though. Back at the blue line, we've got 18 and 22. Cooper Cerrone and Jordan Tackney. Bluegolds from back behind their net, played up along the boards. They'll try to break it out. Couldn't get neutral ice. Gophers find it. Nice neutral ice passing, brings it up with some speed. 22, shovels it up along the boards. He'll try to get it in. Gophers have it at neutral ice again. Cross ice pass. Here come the Gophers. Bring it in. Finds the man at the dot. Nice little play there. Couldn't get a stick on it to get it into the net. Goalie was totally confused. Here come the Bluegolds. Cross ice pass. They get the neutral ice, cross the red line. They just dump it in. Peterson swipes it aside. Gophers will take it here. 11 from 9. 11 cross ice, dump pass to 9. 9 puts a shot on. Another glove save for the Bluegolds. Tendy. 0-0 score, 5:09 left here. 10-3 are the shots on goal. We got Will Anderson and Kev Brunner back at the blue line. Anderson out of Minneapolis, Brunner out of Matamidi, Minnesota. Back to the D-man. Anderson throws it into the corner, goes back behind the Tendy. 15 is back there. 15 is Dylan Wedward out of Eagan, Minnesota. Ethan Peterson and Wedward back there. Anderson couldn't get a shot off. Picked up by 15. Dylan Wedward back to his D-man. D-to-D pass, put the shot on, kid. He does. Juicy rebound there, but no one could get the handle on it. Gophers find it at neutral ice, go D-to-D, and they'll try to feed it into the zone. Number 3 takes a little hit. That's Ethan Peterson. 4 with a centering pass. Goalie broke that up. Another centering pass picked up by the Bluegolds. Bluegolds look to break it out. They got their own blue line across the red, and they'll just dump it in again. Dump in shots is what we're seeing out of the Bluegolds here. Loose puck over the glass. We'll have I think our first D-zone on now. One of few D-zone face-offs here for the Gophers. Joey Greenland out there. Here's 7, Greenland. Throws it in deep. That'll be nice. .28's out there. Brock Fosline, his D partner. Caleb Engelbrecht. We got Greenland up there, Sam Margot. Physical play along the boards. Here come the Gophers. Lost the puck at neutral ice. Gophers find it. They get the red line. Bluegolds with a little more hustle here now. Bluegolds find it at the red line. They'll go in. It's a 3-on-2. Another dump in over the goalie's head. Throw the puck around into the corner. Fosline. Engelbrecht back there. Everyone will switch up their lines. Back at D for your Gophers, you'll have 5, Will Engel. Up front, Looks like Fisher Hatfield. Here comes 71. Caden Cole brings it into the corner. Loose puck at the center ice there. At the dot, goes deep. 18, Cooper Cerrone back at D. He finds it, puts a quick shot on. Nice deflection there. Engel pinches, he activates, throws it back down into the corner. Gophers go back to work. Bluegolds throw it around. They'll get a clear, but no, picked off by Cerrone. He throws it back into the corner. Gophers go to work. Here comes 12, Fisher Hatfield. 71, Caden Cole. Bluegolds bring it in, dump it in, hits it in the corner. Engel back behind the netminder, goes D to D. They'll take a look, play it up to the forward. Gophers will look to break it out. They do. Loose puck at center ice. They got the red line. Throws it ahead to 16. 16 couldn't keep a handle on it. Will Engel takes it, chips it back down into the corner. Gophers go back to work again. Cross-ice pass picked off there by 6, Anderson. Anderson takes a look, plays it up along the boards. 16 is out there, Jackson Kuznick. Kuznick gives chase. Kuznick finds it, chips it up into the zone. Number 11 back there to give chase, Tyler Bishop. Bishop in the corner, finds the handle on it, looks for the man in the slot. 4 was breaking toward the net, that was Brunner. Anderson, over to Bishop. Bishop takes a look, wheels it around, finds Johnson. Johnson, nice little play there by Gophers top line. Passing well, getting into the lane. This Bluegolds goalie is putting on a clinic right now. 13 shots to 5. Score is 0-0. 1:45 left here in the first period. Anderson, Brunner back at D. Up front, Preston Moses at center. Wins the face-off. Gophers can't control. Here come the Bluegolds. Awesome save there by 31, Peterson. Bluegolds caught us on a break. The center of the cross-ice pass worked. Owen Peterson up for the task. Nice save, kid. Check out this replay. Great pass. Even better save. Had the pad there, even if he would have gotten a stick on the rebound. Preston Moses here again on the face-off. Gophers win it. Preston Moses 2 for 2 on his face-offs here on this shift. Picked up by the Bluegolds from right in front of the net. Another nice save. Here comes number 3. That would be Ethan Peterson. Peterson goes left with some speed, finds the dot, gets pushed wide, deals it back into the corner. 15 is there to go to work. 15 takes a look, finds Moses. Moses with a centering pass, nobody home. Fosling tried to get a stick on it, he couldn't. Here come the Bluegolds. They retreat, they'll look to break it out, flip it up into center ice, chip it back into the corner, and Brunner says, nope, I'll take that. Brunner has it along the boards, he'll take a look, shovels it ahead. Gophers have the red line, they'll bring it into the zone. Centering pass, couldn't find anyone. Fosling deals it in. Comes the Gophers. Number 9 out there, Keegan Johnson, comes out with speed along with 11. 9 and 11 coming up now. 11 cuts across, drop pass to 23. 23 puts a shot on, just wide right. Played up along to the blue line. Puts the shot on, gets it all the way through. Goalie kicked the net off again. 17 seconds left here. Shots now 15-7. Little replay here from our producer, John. Showing that nice save by Peterson again. Fosling and Engelbrecht back at the blue line. Up front, we got Bishop at center. Gophers hold. Chipped out by the Bluegolds. They'll come in and go wide right. There'll be a 2 men coming in. Centering pass, loose puck up front. D-man clears it. Bluegolds find it, put a shot on wide right. That'll do it for the end of the first period. Some good hockey there played by the Gophers. The Bluegolds goaltender was up to the task, though. He played an excellent first period, as did our goalie, Owen Peterson. Stay tuned here. We'll have another a good period of hockey coming up. We'll flood the rink and be back in 20. Shout out to our sponsor here, All American Roofing and Restoration. Thanks for sponsoring us, for allowing us to be here. Top D pairing, Will Anderson, number 6, and Cav Brunner, number 4. Be guarding the blue line here. Here's Bishop on the face-off. Face-off won by the Bluegolds. They'll go D to D. They'll try to break it out. Kretzman there to harass. He finds the puck, throws it back into the corner. Bishop there takes a look. Johnson will give chase. Held in by Anderson. Puck's out of the zone now. Bluegolds try to control. Not today, says Johnson. Goes back to the point, puts a shot on goal. Tip. Oh, lucky save there by the Tendy. He had no idea where the puck was. Still doesn't. There it is between his legs. Gophers will change it up here. Dylan Wedward, 15. Preston Moses at center. Ethan Peterson to his left. Peterson, junior out of Matamidi. Preston Moses, sophomore out of Maple Grove. Back at the blue line, we've got the Fosline-Engelbrecht pairing. I don't know if something happened to our official, but game is on pause here. Brock Fosline, a junior out of Minnetonka. Caleb Engelbrecht, a freshman from Apple Valley. Couple of big D-men there. Look around for some activity, either maybe a rink guy who might be fixing something, or is there a... there's no coaches discussing anything. Did you see anything, John? Hey, John, focus the camera behind the net here. I think they're waiting for some of the ice to set up. Looks like it's pretty wet back there. That's my guess. Big puddle. All right, the Zebra's back. Here we go, Preston Moses on the faceoff. Wedward to his right, Peterson to his left. Bluegolds get it out of the zone. Bluegolds go D to D, center ice, get the red line, chip it in, and they'll try to go to work. Picked up there by 28. Fosline tries to play it along the boards. Peterson. Engelbrecht plays it ahead, up out of the zone. Bluegolds try to control. Throw it back into the zone. Fosline will take a look. Loses an edge. Regains possession. Goes back to his other D-man. He'll try to play it up out of his boards, and Bluegolds throw it back in. Gophers from behind their own net. They'll set it up and take a look. Turnover. Bluegolds into the corner. 26 with the puck now. Engelbrecht plays it ahead. Here come the Gophers. They've got the red line. Onsides, brings it ahead. Turns around at the dot, takes a look. Peterson. Over to Wedward, misses the net high and left. 22 out there now. Jordan Tackney back at D. Will Engel as well, number 5. Loose puck up the center ice. 22, Tackney takes a look, goes D to Engel. Engel will look to break it up. Shovels it ahead to number 12. Or 15 is Wedward. Offsides on the Gophers. Here we go, 8. Sam Margol on face off over to Engel. Engel goes D to D. Gophers dump it in. On net. Tendy throws it aside. Bluegolds go back behind their net. Loose puck into the corner. 7 tries to make a hit. He took the brunt of that blow. It was Joey Greenland. But Bluegolds knocked it out of the rink, and so here we have an offensive zone face-off here. Engel and Tackney back at D. Margol up at center for the face-off. Bluegolds win it, play it back behind the Tendy. D-man takes a look, tries to break it out. Loose puck into the corner. Engel is there to battle. Puck goes behind him. Margol there to battle. Engel now skates it ahead. Breakout pass goes off the Bluegolds into the zone. They'll gather it up. Greenland battling back there. Bluegolds chip it back deep again. Engel follows into the corner. Plays the body. Number 8 picks it up, Margol. Margol takes a look, tries to break it out. Greenland not there. Shot's not on net. Loose puck at the dot. Gophers couldn't gain control. Bluegolds took advantage, and they've got a 1-0 lead. All right, up front for your Gophers, Fisher Hatfield at center. We got Caden Cole, right wing. And Kuznick as your left wing. Bluegolds ice it. Six and 4 at the blue line for your Gophers. Anderson and Brunner. See if the Gophers can put some heat on here. Hatfield on the face-off. Won by the Bluegolds, taken back behind the net. Kuznick plays the bottle. Bluegolds enter the zone. Picked off by Cole. Gophers will gather it up. Anderson takes the body. Here come the Gophers. Brunner. Nice feed. Centering pass, blocked up nicely by the Bluegolds there. Nice back check. Off of Kuznick's skate. Bluegolds couldn't get it out. Kuznick just causing chaos out there. Keep at it, kid. Loose puck into the corner. Here's Kuznick now. Takes a look, back to his winger. Back to Kuznick in the corner. Cole now, some fancy footwork, still got the puck, feeds his D-man. Brunner, back to Kuznick. Missed the one-timer there. Here we go, skated ahead, nice shot. Puck's up in the air, there it is. Hatfield now. Bluegolds find it, they'll have a 3-on-2, they'll enter the zone, they kick the red line, come in wide right. Couldn't find the man open in the middle, Gophers will find it. Here come the Bluegolds, find the zone, skates it ahead, couldn't get a shot off. Shot from a wide angle, hits his own player. Kuznick now, Kuznick takes a look, couldn't find Cole. Kuznick again. Found some open ice there right in the slot, skated it ahead, but the goaltender up to the challenge again. 14:57 here left in the second. Gophers still out shooting the Bluegolds 2-1, but the score 1-0 in favor of the Bluegolds. Gophers have their top line out there. Turned over, here come the Bluegolds, they'll have a 3-on-2. Nice back check there by Johnson. Disrupted that play. Now the Gophers have possession. Gophers take a look. Couldn't gain neutral ice. Fosling now. Still has it. Couldn't find a teammate. Back behind Peterson again. Here's Kretzman. That'll be nice. Fosling and Engelbrecht back deep up front. Johnson, Bishop, and Kreutzmann. Bluegolds win the faceoff. D-man chips it in deep. Fosling takes a look. Out of the zone. Bluegolds were offside. Not sure what happened, how we got a no-zone face-off now, but here we go. Tackany and Cerrone back at the blue line. Up front, Johnson, Bishop at center. Kreutzmann up there too. Here we go, here's Bishop. Face-off won by the Gophers. Puck dribbles out of the zone. Cerrone takes a look, plays it ahead, picked off by the Bluegolds. Bluegolds take the zone. 23, Kreutzmann there to help. D-to-D pass. Turned over. Bishop, Kreutzmann takes a look. Johnson enters his zone, wide right, comes in with some speed, gets the edge. Puck's in the net. Nice play there by the Gophers. Stretch pass up along the edge, brings it in, gets around the D-man, just bullies the puck into the net for a 1-1 game. Here comes a replay, finds that edge, brings the backhand in. Couldn't tell if it went 5-hole or short side, but doesn't matter. Game is 1-1. On a goal from Keegan Johnson. I think that came from Bishop. There's that replay again. Goalie couldn't see anything. D-man was down on his knees in front of him there. All right, the Gophers. We got Brunner, Anderson back at D. Gophers look to break it out. Preston Moses gets a stick on it. Gophers will go to work. Ethan Peterson back there as well. Number 4 takes a look. Brunner skates it up to the dot, loses an edge. He's still got the puck at the end boards. Nice and fancy footwork there and some stick handling. Still got possession of the puck. Preston Moses goes deep into the corner. Back to the point. Brunner put the shot on kid. That away. Kick saved by the goalie. Loose puck in the corner. Peterson there to battle. Preston Moses there to help. Anderson now. Gophers will take up. Anderson puts the brakes on. Gophers are offsides. Tag up. Here we go. Bluegolds now. Try to break it out. At the red line. Dump it ahead. Nope. Picked off by the Gophers. Here's Peterson. Peterson at center ice. Plays it back to his D-man. Anderson. Anderson takes a look. Over to Brunner. D-to-D pass. Finds center ice. That's Peterson again. Back to Anderson. Off a skate. Brunner off the boards. Over to 15. 15 is Dylan Wedward. Dylan center ice. Deals it in with a pitching wedge. Number 12 is there to go to work. Fisher Hatfield. Puck into the corner. Gophers a little more urgency here. Little goal gave him some little gas in the tank here. Picked up there by the Gopher. Shot goes wide. Still a loose puck back behind the net. Number 7, Joey Greenland, is there battling. Engelbrecht, Fosling back at the blue line. Fosling activates, holds the puck deep. Bluegolds battling here. Gophers attacking. Loose puck in the corner. D-man activates again. But the Bluegolds get a clear. Gophers stay on the attack. Here they come. Neutral ice. Up to head, number 13. He brings it in. Takes a look. Toe drag doesn't work that time. Here come the Bluegolds. Tight angle shot, centering pass, nobody home. Picked off there by Greenland. Greenland brings it ahead, finds the red line, enters the zone, still has possession. Puck goes into the corner. Cross check on your Bluegolds. We'll get to see this PP1 from your Gopher squad. Looks like we'll have the Bishop, Johnson, Kreutzmann line. Peterson joins us along with Cav Brunner. Here's Bishop. Bishop wins it. Back to Brunner. Brunner takes a look. Skates it ahead. Back to Bishop. Bishop plays it over to Peterson. Peterson takes a look. Back deep behind the net. Kreutzmann over. Back to the point. That's Bishop. Bishop puts a shot on. Nobody home. Bluegolds get a clear. Gophers will retreat. Set it up. Turnover at the red line. Picked up by Bishop. Bishop enters his zone. He's got Johnson with him. Puts the shot on. Rebound. Gophers couldn't get a shot off on the rebound. Bluegolds get a clear. 1:22 left here in the power play. Bluegolds get a change. Kreutzmann hanging out at the red line. Here he comes. Bishop brings it in. Goes wide right. Gets to the dot. Skates back behind the 10. He takes a look. He'll feed the point. Play back deep again. Kreutzmann. Back up to Bishop. Bishop takes a look. Finds Johnson right in the slot for a good shot. Kreutzmann again. Back to Larson. No, Peterson. Ethan Peterson there, junior out of Matamidi. Back to the point. Bishop. Peterson. Bishop. Nicely done. He couldn't get the backhand off. The Bluegolds get a clear. Very patient and controlled power play by the Gophers. I didn't mind that at all. They set themselves up for a very good scoring opportunity. Just didn't work out. Here come the Gophers. Brunner brings it in, gets the red line, takes it into the zone, goes wide left with some speed, gets it to the dot, puts the brakes on, and he'll take a look. Loose puck back behind the net. Bluegolds are going to find it and clear again. That'll do it for the Gophers power play. We still got a 1-1 game, 9:08 left here in the first. Shots now 23-10 in favor of the Gophers. Kuznick takes it, takes the zone, puts a shot on, goes wide. Cerrone and Engel back at the blue line. 9 puts a shot on. Puck's up into the netting. We'll have a O-zone faceoff to the right of the Blue Gold goaltender. Cooper Cerrone, a sophomore out of Minneapolis, along with Will Engel, a freshman out of ACHA, playing your blue line here. Up front, Joey Greenland, number 7. Couldn't find it. Cerrone keeps it in. Number 8 goes to work. That's Sam Margel, senior captain. 13 out there with him as well. Here come the Bluegolds. Icing. Couldn't connect on the pass. So the Gophers will have another O-zone face-off. 8:26 left here in the second period. Sam Margel out there with Joey Greenland. Loose puck in the corner. Margel gives chase. Bluegolds still battling. Engel holds. Still got it. Feeds it over. Nice little play there. Generated an opportunity. Shot off the end boards. Back to Engel. Engel finds it. Can't keep it in. Bluegolds just clear it. Cerrone takes a look. Here come the Gophers at the red line. Cross ice pass, nobody home. Bluegolds pick it off. Now they have the red line. They're entering the zone with some speed. Comes in wide right, goes right to the slot, takes a hit. Puck trickled toward the Gophers goaltender, and Peterson grabbed it. All right, 7:42 here left in the second. Got a good hockey game. Fosling, Engelbrecht back at D. Up front, we got Caden Cole, Jackson Kuznick, number 16. Kuznick's going to chase that down. Here he comes. Nice little glove save there. Fosling came right up Broadway there. No one even in his way. He may have been able to just skate that right in. All right, up front, we got Tyler Bishop, 11. Keegan Johnson, number 9 to his left. Meyer Kreutzmann, number 23 as well on that top line. Centering pass, nicely done. D-man finds it, D-to-D pass, put the shot on, feeds it ahead. Bishop in the corner now. Bluegolds come away with it. Johnson chases. Pop fly, Torrey Hunter there, brings it down. Gophers still have it. Kreutzmann couldn't find Johnson. Fosling activates, brings it deep. Johnson back to D. Johnson now at the point. Puts a nice move on, brings it up the boards. He's got it in the corner, kicks it ahead, takes the body. Bishop is there though. Bishop feeds the point. Engelbrecht. Gophers bringing the heat in the O-zone. They'll get a line change. Bluegolds stay with the same 5. Anderson and Brunner at the blue line. We got Preston Moses at center. Ethan Peterson out there now. Dylan Wedward. Preston Moses wins his face-off again. D to D. Brunner. Peterson deals it into the corner. Preston Moses now. Bluegolds battle. Peterson comes away with it. Loose puck in the corner. Preston Moses there to battle. Back to the point. Anderson tries to get a shot through. Deflected up into the netting. Shots now 25-11. 5:59 left in the second period. Peterson, Moses, Wedward up front. Gophers battle into the corner. Bluegolds look to break it out, get it out of their zone, plays it up along the boards. Peterson there to harass, breaks it up a little bit. They just chip it out, picked up by the Gophers. Here's Anderson, takes the zone. He has it at the point. Just throw it on, kid. There you go. That was a nice play. Little one-timer, cross ice, just wide, right of the net. Margle out there now. Will Engel, Jordan Tackany back at the blue line. Joey Greenland up front as well. Margle, Greenland. Engel holds, takes a look, deflected into the corner. Greenland finds it along the boards. Nice hold. He gets tied up on the boards, though. Bluegolds have it in the corner. They try to chip it out. Engel keeps an eye on a cherry picker here at the red line. Icing Bluegolds. Well done there by Peterson to let that hit the side of the net. Gophers win the face-off. Engel goes D to D over to Tackany. He gets it out of the zone. Gophers will get it in and give chase. Bluegolds try to regroup, ring it around the boards. Gophers hold. Engel finds it, skates it ahead, tries to put a shot on, deflected, goes wide left of the net. Bluegolds, cross ice. Cherry picker gets a stick on it. No, he didn't. They called that an ice. Bluegolds planting a forward up at that red line and looking for a breakaway opportunity on their breakout pass. They haven't had much luck through neutral ice. Fosley and Engelbrecht back at D. Caden Cole, Jackson Kuznick back up front. Bluegolds come in, trickling pass. Well played by the Gophers. Now they got neutral ice, takes a red line, enters his own wide right with some speed, gets it to the dot. Couldn't get a shot off. Loose puck there, picked up by the Bluegolds. Caden Cole says no way. He takes it into the corner. He'll look to set it up, and he does. Nobody home. He tried to get it up to his D-man. Nice play there by Engelbrecht to cut off the skating lane of the forward. Gophers have it back behind their netminder. Caden Cole now. Loose puck along the boards. Here comes Cole. He's got Kuznick to his left. Drop pass. Nobody home. Gophers can't hold. That's offsides. One-to-one game still. Gophers out shooting the Bluegolds 25-11. 3:52 left here in the second period. Gophers with their top line out there. Bishop wins the face-off. Brunner deals it in. Johnson goes to work. Johnson plays the body. Bishop is there to find the puck. Bishop in the corner. Puts the brakes on. Goes the other direction. Loose puck there. Now Johnson. Kreutzmann. Johnson. Dump pass. We're going to have a 3-on-2 here. Nope. Picked off by Anderson. Anderson said, not today, and he deals it back in deep. That's not an ice. Gophers go back to work. Brunner picks it up. Right down Broadway. Drop pass with a one-timer. The goaltender's up to the challenge. Nice hockey play there by the Gophers. Anderson. Here comes Johnson. Loose puck, ring around the boards. Anderson there, couldn't hold. Kreutzmann wins the race to the puck, deals it back over to Brunner. Brunner takes a look now. Brunner up along the boards. Couldn't find Preston Moses, so that'll be a nice. Preston was just a foot away from getting his stick on that puck and having the Gophers go to work. Instead, we'll have a D-zone face-off. Here's a replay of Brunner up the lane and the one-timer there from Bishop. .240 left here in the second. Moses on the face-off. Wins it again. Gophers play it ahead. Johnson, Kreutzmann. Turned over. Our D is up to the task though. Bank shot off the boards. Gophers couldn't control, but here they are, get the puck into the zone. Look at the hustle there by Preston Moses. Johnson back at the inboards as well to help. Cooper Cerrone up at D, along with Tackney. Picked off, get the shot off. He did, but didn't hit the net. Costly turnover there potentially for the Bluegolds, but the Gophers couldn't convert. Cooper Cerrone finds it, plays it up ahead. Puck's into the zone, no icing. Gophers go back to work. 8 comes out flying, that's Sam Margol. Ethan Peterson out there now plays the body. Wedward along the boards. Gophers keep it in. Peterson deals it. Bluegolds can't get it out of the zone. Finally they do. Number 10 comes in wide left with some speed. Gets it across. Oh, I can't believe he called that a penalty. That was iffy. All right, we'll see a PK here. .121 left in the second. Shots are 28-11 in favor of your Gophers. Score is 1-1. Gophers will be on the penalty kill for the rest of this period. I think a shorty's coming up here. We got Fosline and Engelbrecht at your D. Bluegolds win an important face-off. Centering pass. Tried to get the one-timer. Bounced through with a crease.
Penalty for the Minnesota Gophers. Minor for hooking. Number 18, Cooper Cerrone.
Hooking they got Cooper for. Probably the right call, but could have went either way. See if the Gophers can win a face-off here and clear the puck. Gophers do win it. Gophers do clear. Bishop is up front. He's got Joey Greenland helping him out. Here come the Bluegolds. They take the zone. They dump it into the corner. Bluegolds are the first one there. Loose puck back behind the net. Gophers ring it around. Couldn't get it through though. D-man throws it back in deep left. Wow, nice play there by the Gophers goaltender. Bluegolds found a centering pass from back behind the net. Bluegolds connected on the one-timer, but Peterson said not today. Anderson, Brunner back at D. Preston Moses up front. Block shot by Moses there. Right up at the blue line. Moses out there giving chase. Here come the Bluegolds. Puts the brakes on at the blue line. Throws it back into the corner. Bluegolds take a look. Loses the handle on it for a second. Goes back to his D-man. Got 3 men at the point. Nice hustle play there by Brunner. Couldn't get the puck out though. Bluegolds still with 3 guys at the point. Here we go. We should have a 2-on-1 for the Gophers here. Here we go. Brunner. Kuznick. Kuznick finds it. Gophers couldn't keep the handle on it. And that'll do it for the second period. Wisconsin, we got a 1-1 game. Gophers extended their shot on goal lead. It's now 28-12. 39 seconds left in the penalty kill when we come back for the third period. We'll enjoy our second intermission. We'll flood the rink and be back in 20 minutes. Tonight's game brought to you by All American Roofing and Restoration. Take a look at your screen. Look them up on the internet for all your home repair and improvement needs. All right, hockey fans, welcome back to the United Civic Center here in Baldwin, Wisconsin. As we wait for the third period of the Gophers versus Bluegolds matchup. Score through two periods, 1-1. Shots on goal, 28 in favor of the Gophers to 12 for the Bluegolds. Gophers will start out this period with 39 seconds of penalty kill. On the hooking call on Cooper Cerrone, who's back in the sin bin for another 39 seconds. Out on the ice for the Gophers, we'll have the Anderson-Brunner defensive pair. Preston Moses up front at center, number 77, sophomore out of Maple Grove. And Jackson Kuznick, also a sophomore out of Maple Grove. So we got the Maple Grove forwards up here. To do battle with the power play 1 unit of the Bluegolds, who line up at the red line at center ice. Here's Moses on the faceoff. Moses takes it himself right into the O-zone. Bluegolds gather it up. Drop pass here, they'll play it ahead. 3 Gophers at the red line here. Battling at neutral ice, turned over. Anderson finds it. Whacks it into the corner. Preston Moses back there giving the business to the goalie, trying to get that puck loose into the corner. Kuznick over there. Bluegolds have it now. They'll set it up. 9 seconds left in this power play for the Bluegolds. They take the red line, get it into the zone, skates it right up the middle. Broken up there. Gophers get a clear, and it'll be even strength hockey here. Gophers out with their top line. Keegan Johnson, Tyler Bishop out there. Meyer Kreutzmann, cross ice pass, nobody home. Gophers battle in the corner. Kreutzmann still finds the puck. Bishop there now. Bishop back to Kreutzmann. Nope, Johnson finds it. Johnson back behind the netminder. Plays it up. Drops it to the point. Anderson. Couldn't get the shot off there. Goes wide left of the net. Loose puck into the corner. Kreutzmann finds it. Kreutzmann back to Bishop. Bishop found Johnson. Johnson couldn't get the shot on net. Held in by Anderson. Anderson dumps it into the corner. Kreutzmann. Bishop. Bishop now in the corner. To the point. Skates it up. Brunner. Nice block there by the Bluegolds. Just got a stick on that on a diving shot block. Good pressure here by the Gophers. Both squads will get a full line change. Gophers eager for that go-ahead goal here. Shots on goal, 28-12. Fosley, Engelbrecht at the blue line. Face-off won by the Bluegolds. They just bank it off. Goes all the way down. That should be an icing. Nope. Waved off, so Peterson stops it, hands it off to his D-man, but Bluegolds have it. Retreat back into their own zone. Greenland out there flying around. 13. Battling. Takes another body. Engelbrecht. Fosley up to Greenland. Greenland deals it ahead. Couldn't convert. Loose puck. Neutral ice. Bluegolds try to find it. Couldn't do it. 13 finds it, throws it back in deep. Bluegolds now look to break it out. Couldn't find it. Preston Moses there finds the puck, brings it to the dot, gets the shot off. Nice save again by the goaltender for the Bluegolds. 29-13 shots on goal. 1-1 still to score. (18 and 22) back as your D-man, Jordan Tackany, sophomore out of Forest Lake, and Cooper Cerrone, a sophomore out of Minneapolis. Up front, Preston Moses takes the face-off. 15 is out there with him, Dylan Wedward. Wedward goes to the point. D-man couldn't hold his own. Neutral ice, D-to-D pass, deals it ahead. Wedward tries to get it in. Number 3 out there racing around, Ethan Peterson, junior out of Matamidi. Puck back behind the net. Gophers have it. Looks for a man, nobody home, puts the shot on, blocked. Bluegolds doing a great job blocking shots from the Gophers here. He finds it. Number 10 comes in with some speed, gets it into the corner, tries to find the edge. Back behind Peterson, finds a man at the dot. Broken up nicely. Nice hustle there. Preston Moses. Peterson. Deflection. Nice save there by the Gophers' Tendy. Gophers will throw it deep. That'll be an icing. D-zone face-off to the right of Peterson. Ethan Peterson, number 3, one of your forwards out there now. Cav Brunner and 4, D-man out of Matamidi. Dylan Wedward skates out. Moses back now too. There's Preston. Wins it again. Gophers get a clear. Peterson on the race. He's going to get that one. The goaltender skates it out. He misses it. Peterson still with the puck. He'll look for an open man. Skates it ahead instead. Tries to put a shot on either at the side of the net or was deflected. Wedward now at the dot. Skates it around. Back to the D-man. Brunner just throws it into the corner. Wedward now takes a look. Kuznik's in front of the net. Anderson up at the blue line. Bluegolds try to clear. They can't do it. Bluegolds now play it back behind their netminder. Turnover. Right out in front. Wedward puts a shot on. Wow. Sliding glove save by the Tendy there. .48 here left in the third. 1-1, still your score. And Brunner back at the blue line. Kuznik up front, along with Caden Cole, 71. Bluegolds look to break it out, play it up along the boards from the corner. Loses the handle on it. Back deep again. Gophers pressure. Anderson holds. Cole. Shot from up front. Long rebound. Another shot put back on. Blocked aside. Anderson plays it ahead. Couldn't find Kuznik though. Cole picks it off at the red line. He'll enter the zone. Brings it in wide left. Picked off by the Bluegolds. Still held in. Gophers at the blue line. Interference. Yeah, the Bluegolds were going to have a break there. All right, Gophers on the penalty kill here for 2 minutes. There's 14:52 left. Tyler Bishop will be up front on the face-off. You'll have Joey Greenland out there to help him out. Greenland finds it. Greenland skates it ahead. Takes a look. Finds the red line. Deals it in deep. He'll go back and chase. Bluegolds have a cherry picker here at the blue line. Here they come. comes in with some speed. Shot flies across ice. Here come the Gophers. They could have a 3-on-2 here. 22. Come on, kid. Wow. Nice break there by Tyler Bishop. Came in with some speed on the right-hand side. Went short side. The goalie was up to it with another nice glove save. This goalie is legit for your Bluegolds. 31 shots now for the Gophers, 14 for Eau Claire. We're going to have Kuznick and Moses up front again. Brunner, Bishop back at the blue line. Nope, that's number 18. Cooper Cerrone at the blue line along with Anderson. Moses battles in the corner. Kuznick picks it off. That should be a trip. No call. Gophers getting some O-zone time on the penalty kill. Here come the Bluegolds though. Gophers back it up. Preston Moses takes the skater. He comes in, skates it up the left side, puts the brakes on, heads back towards the blue line. Bluegolds get a change. Puck along the board, skates it up to the dot. Wow, nice delta right in front. Owen Peterson up to the challenge. Kicked it to the side. Gophers get a clear. 48 seconds left in this power play for your Bluegolds. Loose puck in there. Another clear for the Gophers. No, puck didn't get out. He kept it in. 19 skates it in. He's into the corner now. Lucky bounce there for your Bluegolds. Anderson pushes up along the boards. Bluegolds along sideboard. Shot back behind the net. Back to the point for the Bluegolds. Nice play there. Bishop couldn't clear. 22 just battling. Jordan Tackney out there. Anderson there to help. He finds it. He's going to get a clear now. That'll do it for the power play for the Bluegolds. Gophers will be even strength. Engelbrecht skates out. Engelbrecht finds it. Plays it over. Johnson. Bishop. Bishop takes a look. He's at the dot. Puts a shot on. Another kick save. Wow. Centering pass. Blocked again by the goalie. Two nice saves in short order there. Block shot into the corner. Kreutzmann. Johnson there to help. Fosling along the boards. Bluegolds find it. They have the red line. They'll deal it in deep and go back to work. Engelbrecht back behind his netminder. Plays it ahead. Over to Fosling. Fosling, red line. Plays it deep into the corner. Johnson there. Bluegolds find it. Picked up by the Gophers. Here's Bishop. Bishop at the red line. Takes the zone. Couldn't dance his way through. Picked up by Fosling. Bishop throws it back in. He'll get back to the bench. Johnson back in the corner to give chase. Will Engel at the blue line. Along with Cooper Cerrone. Cerrone puts a shot on. Right into the breadbasket of the goaltender. I believe that's 34 shots now for the Gophers. Probably more. Cerrone, number 18, a sophomore out of Minneapolis. Will Engel, number 5, a freshman out of ACHA. Preston Moses, Maple Grove on the face-off. Puts it into the corner. Wrapped around. Engel backpedals. Cerrone. Centering pass. Deflected puck into our netminder, but he was up to the task. Kept her under control. Same 5 will be out there for the Gophers. Ethan Peterson, winger, number 3. Preston Moses, 77, wins it. Engel with the puck back behind the netminder. Takes a look for the breakout pass. Nice pass up there. Back up to Moses. Moses has a one-on-one. Puck between the defender's legs. Finds Engel. Engel puts a quick shot on. Right in the breadbasket. Nice efficient play there by your Gophers, getting the puck up ice, gathering control, and getting a shot on goal. Peterson, Moses, Kuznick up front. Face-off won by the Bluegolds. They got it along the boards. Engel holds. 15 is out there. Dylan Wedward along on the Moses line. Bluegolds in the corner. Preston Moses pressures. Stretch pass off the Bluegold up into the Gophers bench, so we'll have a neutral zone face-off. Change up on the lines all around. 10:38 left here in the third period. Anderson, Brunner back at D. Joey Greenland back to D. D to a pass back to Anderson. Anderson will bring it up. He'll take the red line. He'll deal it in. Margle at the nope. Shot goes wide right. Brunner holds. Throws it back into the corner. Margle there. Anderson along the boards. Greenland finds it. Greenland backhand the netminder. Battling. Tries to skate it ahead. Loose puck. Back to the point. Nice play. D to D. Put that shot on. There you go. Nice tip. Get it in. Unbelievable. What a save. Gophers are just keep at it though. Put the shot on again. Another kick save into the corner. Anderson off his skate. That'll be a clear for your Bluegolds. Gophers, Margle in, takes a look, looking back for Greenland. Greenland. 28 comes out, Fosling at the blue line. Engelbrecht now comes out as well. Fosling picks it off the red line, he'll deal it ahead. Brunner still out there at D. Here comes Caden Cole, 71. Engelbrecht now on the ice. Gathers it up behind Peterson, takes a look, goes behind the net, D to D. Fosling. 12 deals it head, couldn't find Cole. 12 with it again. Bluegolds just throw it in. Peterson. Engelbrecht skates it ahead, takes the blue line, has center ice. Kuznick couldn't get it across. This could be a 3-on-2. Pushed outside the dot, back around the netminder, tries a centering pass, nobody home, but it goes to the point. Man from the point, shoots it wide left. Fosling now battles, plays it up against the boards. Kuznick there to help. Centering pass, nobody home. Slides it across at the dot. And the Bluegolds find the back of the net. Rebound came right back out to the winger. And there was no question about that one. Bluegolds take a 2-1 lead. 8:16 left here in the third. All right, we'll have Tackany and Engel back at D. Up front, the Gophers will have their top line here. We got Bishop on the face-off, Johnson to his left, Kreutzmann to his right. Gophers look for possession. Played back, Engel there. Engel plays it up ahead, nice breakout pass there. Finds Johnson, Johnson at the red line, comes into the zone wide left, at the dot, couldn't get the shot off. Puck back into the corner, Bishop there to chase. Kreutzmann along the boards. Puck deep. They try to play it ahead. Winger skates it ahead. Deals it in deep. Here come the Gophers though. Tackany couldn't get it up into the zone. Kreutzmann, now Johnson. Couldn't find Bishop. Peterson wraps it around. Johnson chips it ahead. Loose puck. Bluegolds with a little jolt of energy here with that last goal. Find the puck, puts it on. Shaft save by Owen Peterson. Engel finds it. Engel looks for the breakout, plays it up off the boards. Can't quite find Johnson. Played back in by the Bluegolds. Tackany rings it. Kreutzmann couldn't clear. Chipped over. Engel now try to clear. Plays the body. Puck out to Kreutzmann. Kreutzmann finds Johnson. Johnson, blue line. Takes the red line. Enters the zone on his own. A 1-on-4. Gets a 2. Oh, his shot just went wide right. Brunner throws it back in deep. Anderson activates deep into the corner. Now he retreats. 6 minutes left here, 6:20. Bluegolds in the corner. Bluegolds with another dump in pass, glove save by Peterson. We'll have a D-zone face-off, 6:12 left. Gophers down 2-1. There's a replay on that goal. Yep, that rebound went right out to the Bluegolds. Ethan Peterson. Oh, they're going to call that offsides. Will Anderson, D-man. Number 6, junior out of Minneapolis. Cav Brenner out of Matamita, also a junior. 6 and 4 back at your red line. Preston Moses up front. Ethan Peterson and Jackson. Nope, that's not Jackson Kuznick. Dylan Wedward, 15, the other winger. Moses goes into the corner quick with some speed. Finds it. Nice centering pass there by the Gophers. Moses was there. I just think his shot was deflected up and over the goalie and into the netting. All right, Preston Moses on your face-off again. Wins it. Anderson puts a shot on. Wedward tried to deflect it, but it went the wrong direction. Gophers find it along the boards. Ethan Peterson now takes a look. Along the boards, feeds the D-man from the point, puts the shot on, goes wide right. Wedward battles along the boards. Anderson finds it again, takes a look. Back to Wedward in the corner. Skates it around, takes a look for an open man. Peterson is there to help. Now Preston Moses battles in the corner. Wedward takes it, cuts it across, picked off by the Bluegolds. Here come the Bluegolds. They suit center ice, crossed the red line, turned it over though. Brunner tries to get it over to Wedward. Couldn't get a handle on it, so he'll skate it ahead. He's got the red line, takes the zone, right up the middle, puts a shot on, deflected high up by the netminder. Margol out there, now Margol battles. Finds it in the corner. Over to Brunner. Brunner. Shot deflected into the corner. Margol finds it. Ethan Peterson battling in front of the net. Loose puck picked up by the Bluegolds. Here they come. Center ice. Got the red line. Dumps it in wide left. Fosling there to chase. Fosling plays the body in the corner. Margol couldn't find it. Loose puck up out in front. Picked up by 7. Joey Greenland. Greenland plays it ahead. Puck into the corner. Greenland. Margol. Engelbrecht comes out now. Join his D partner, Fosling. Picked off by Margol. Margol tries to put a shot on, deflected. Picked up by the netminder. A little extracurricular. I don't see any hands in the air though. .419 left for the Gophers to get an equalizer. Fosling, Engelbrecht back at D. Bishop as your center on the faceoff. Bluegolds win it. Try to clear, they do. Open man, right up the middle. Fosling. Gophers netminder up to the task, knocks it down, picks it up. Here's a replay on that. They came in with some nice speed. chose to take the shot. He had his man to his left. I think he was well covered. Bishop at center. Nope. Steps out. Picked up by Fosling. Fosling up to Johnson. Johnson takes his own. He's got Bishop in front of him. Fosling puts a shot on. Another save. Bishop on the face-off again. Played around Kreutzmann. Tackney's back at D now. Tackney plays it deep, deflected out of play by the Bluegolds. Tackney back at D with Cerrone. Tackney's a sophomore out of Forest Lake. Cooper Cerrone, sophomore out of Minneapolis. Cerrone is 18. Johnson on your face-off. Bishop to his left. Bishop ends up with it. Takes a shot, goes wide right. Here come the Bluegolds. They'll chip it in and go to work. They're going to be the first ones to the puck. Centering pass. Picked up by Kreutzmann. No penalty on the trip. Cerrone. D to D to Tackney. He'll look to break it out. He does. He finds Kreutzmann. Kreutzmann enters his own. Drop pass to Johnson. Johnson couldn't find Bishop in front of the net. Here come the Bluegolds now. 1-on-2, goes wide left. Shot off the side of the net. Tries a centering pass. Gophers get a clear. 3 minutes left here in the game. Keep your eyes on the Gophers goaltender. Bluegolds keep it in. Kreutzmann takes a look. Plays it ahead to Brunner, Cav Brunner. Throws it ahead to Ethan Peterson. Peterson couldn't get a handle on it. Bluegolds just keep throwing it in deep, trying to kill this last 2 minutes and 40 seconds here. Anderson. Turnover. Here comes Brunner. Brunner takes a look. He's got Preston Moses to his left. They're on sides. Puck goes against the end boards. Centering pass. Anderson. Wow. Right down the middle there. Anderson had a great shot on goal, but this goaltender got a blocker on it and up into the netting. Here's the replay. Anderson, nice rip. Blocker save. 2:22 left. Timeout Gophers. Shots on goal say 38-21, but those are not correct numbers. I've seen a couple of shots on goal get credited to the Bluegolds when actually the Gophers took the shot on goal. Gophers likely up at least 2-1 on shots on goal. They just need that equalizer here. All right, the final 2:22 here. Gophers got their top line out there. We got Bishop at center. We got Ethan Peterson back at the line. Engelbrecht, Kreutzmann, and Johnson up front. Here's Bishop. Loose puck at the feet, picked up by Johnson. Johnson into the corner. Johnson battling. Open net for the Gophers. We'll have 6-on-5 hockey with no goaltender here, Peterson. Zebra goes down. All right, this is good for the Gophers. We got an offensive zone face-off with 6 skaters. Gophers will need to win this face-off here, get some possession, move the puck, and get some quality shots here. This goaltender is tough to beat. It's going to have to be a gritty goal or a really, really pretty goal. Here we go. Face-off won by Bishop, loose at the skates. Ethan Peterson back into the corner. Peterson takes a look. Back to Bishop at the point. Bishop. Engelbrecht puts a shot on. Another save by this Tendy. Bishop again on the face-off. Kuznick out there. Engelbrecht, Peterson. Peterson throws it back deep. Kritzman battles in the corner. Puck up and out of play, another face-off. Bishop again, loose puck, played to the point. 26 keeps it in, that's Engelbrecht. Peterson with a one-timer, couldn't get a stick on it. Bishop now. Gophers hold his own. Back to Bishop. Tries to feed it ahead. Gophers hold his own. Puck into the corner. Turnover by Johnson. Ice. 1:01 left. Kuznick, Johnson, Peterson up front. Brunner at the blue line with Peterson. Here's Bishop again. Kreutzmann, 23 out there as well. Puck into the corner, face-off won by the Bluegolds. They clear it, 55 seconds left. Here comes Peterson. Last push for your Gophers. Peterson behind his net. He'll skate it up. Brunner all the way ahead. Here's Johnson. Johnson feeds. Peterson couldn't get a stick on it. Bishop got that one last whack on it right into the breadbasket of the Tendy again. 34 seconds left. Johnson on the face-off. Bishop to his left. Wedward to his right. Oh, that was Kuznick. Peterson plays it over. Centering pass. Couldn't get a stick on it. Puck went right through the crease. Here's Bishop now in the corner. Bishop takes a look. One-timer. Loose puck. Picked up by Peterson. Throws it back into the corner from the dot. Shots high. Bluegolds can't clear. Bishop again. Cross ice. Open man. Right through the crease again. 7 seconds left. Bluegolds find it. They clear. And that'll be your buzzer. The Bluegolds. Big celebration. Excellent game by the goaltender. At least 40 shots on goal. Probably 50. He only let one in. Well, that'll do it from the United Civic Center here in Baldwin, Wisconsin. Gophers take a 1-goal defeat to your Bluegolds here. Hard-fought hockey game. Gophers just fall short. that'll do it. We will see you for our next broadcast. Make sure you follow JP Showcase Productions on YouTube. You'll always have the most current game up at the top of your screen here if he is the service and producer to be providing your viewing for these Gopher Club hockey games. Thanks again, everyone, for watching, and we'll see you next time.